Hey, what's up, y'all? This your girl Gigs. Welcome back to the channel. This is a Cigarette Diaries video. And although this is a Cigarette Diaries video, I will be puffing on my black and mild throughout the whole video. Don't be alarmed. I'm not wearing the same thing. I just end up doing 2 videos in one day. It's just that one video would post before the other video. So, yes, this is the same, outfit that I wore for the A. Marie lace front wig. Let me go ahead and do my disclaimer. If you happen to be under the age of 18, this video is not for you. If you happen to be a very religious person that only carries the Bible on Sunday and can't stand to hear a bitch say bitch, hoe, cunt, fuck, and all that other shit, this video is not for you because I will be using all of the above. So now, with that being said, I'm going to call this Cigarette Diaries Wig Thieves. Yes, wig thieves. Let me get into that in a moment. Gotta have my moment, y'all. Grey Goose, orange juice. So, I went on YouTube to look and see if there was anybody that did a wig review on A. Marie. At the time, there was no one that did a wig review. So I was like, cool, let me order this wig and be the first one to do a wig review at the time. So I ordered this wig. I ordered her from hairsisters.com. She was $42.99 on Hair Sisters, and I ordered her there. And I also seen the Keisha wig, and I ordered the Keisha wig, but I ordered it from mywigs.com or myprettywigs.com or something like that. I don't want to mess up their name, but I ordered the Miss Keisha wig from there because it was a little bit cheaper. So I ordered them both at the same time. I ended up getting the Keisha wig like 3-4 days later after I ordered it. I still haven't received the A. Marie wig, so I went ahead and did a video on the Keisha wig. Y'all see me do that video and everything. And I was tracking the A. Marie wig. Went to UPS.com, put in the tracking number, and it says that it was out for delivery. So this was like maybe 5 days after I ordered it. It said it was out for delivery. And so, being that it was out for delivery, that just means that it was on a truck and I should get it before the end of the business day. I waited at home waiting for the truck because I live alone. So, it started to get like 5 o'clock and I was like wondering, where the hell is this truck? 6 o'clock came around and then 7 o'clock. When 7 o'clock came around, I said, let me go back on here and see what's going on. Put in my order number and tracked it, and it says that it was delivered and someone signed for it. And I was like, what? I was like, I've been here all day. I didn't hear not one knock on the door. How in the hell someone signed for it? So I ended up calling UPS. I spoke with the representative and she said, yes, ma'am, I pulled up the tracking order and it says that someone signed for it at 5:30 p.m. I was like, 5:30? Now, mind you, it was around 7:30. So I was like, someone signed for it. So she was like, yes, could you verify the address for me? I verified the address and she was like, well, the apartment number you gave me was wrong. It says here that we delivered it to 1105. I live in apartment 1106, so obviously it was a mix-up. So she was like, you might want to check with your neighbors and see if they have it. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Hold on. I put her on hold, walked my fat ass down those stairs, which is like 24 stairs, y'all. And I went to the door to open the door to go to my neighbors. But when I went to the door and opened the door, this little slip fell through. So I went right back upstairs and got the phone and told the lady, wait a minute. I have a UPS info slip. And it says that they came out and I wasn't home, and this is their first attempt, and they'll be back tomorrow at around the same time. And she was like, okay, that's weird. It doesn't say that here. It says someone signed for it. So she asked for the info notice number, which is the little number right above the barcodes. And I read her all of these numbers, and she said, well, I don't see anything here with that number. And I was like, well, that's weird. And she was like, could you please just go and check next door? I was like, okay. So I took the phone with me because I wasn't finna keep walking up and down these damn stairs, you know. So I took the phone with me and I knocked next door and a little girl answered the door. I said, could I speak to your mom? And so she brought her mom to the door. The mother answered the door, y'all. Now I asked her, did she receive the package for Erica Hall? She was like, no, but I heard someone knocking on my door and I wasn't able to answer it right away. But when I got to the door, I see this letter on the door. And I was like, okay. And she said, so I put it on your door. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, so you sure you didn't get a package? She was like, no, I just got this letter and I put it on your door. And I was like, okay. So I told the lady on UPS that she told me that when she opened her door, she received the info notice, the same info notice she put it on my door. And so the lady was like, well, the next thing I'm going to have to do is try to contact the driver and put in some type of investigation slip or whatever. So I was like, yes, we're going to have to do that or whatever. So she was like, give me your information, like, you know, my phone number and everything. And I gave it to her. She told me she'll call me back before the end of the day. So she didn't call me back. She called me back, like, you know, that I think that was a Friday. She called me back that Monday. So already a week and a half has passed. I still haven't had the A. Marie wig yet. And I seen that Muffins Is My Lover and Miss Shonda did their review on it, which is fine. You know, I just wanted to be the first one to do the review, you know, but, you know, it's okay because I love those two, you know, Muffins and Miss Shonda. And they did a great review. And I also thought it was a good opportunity to see the wig, you know, in person other than on the internet on a dummy, to see it on a human. And it looked good. And I was like, good, I'm glad that I ordered that wig. And I already knew that my wig would be different because I have a different color. Muffins and Miss Shonda had, you know, like a black color, like 1 or 1B. And I was like, okay, well, it'll just be 3 videos up about A. Marie, and mine will be a different color just in case if someone want to see, you know, how it'll look on another person with a different color or whatever. So, you know, I still wanted to know what the hell happened to, you know, my wig. The lady called me back and she was like, well, ma'am, I talked to the driver and he says that when he came out, that he remembered it so, you know, so vaguely. Well, he remembered everything. He said when he came out, he knocked on the door of 1105. No one came to the door. So he filled out the info notice and he put it on the door. But as he was walking away, a little girl came to the door and stopped him. And being that UPS drivers can't talk to minors, he asked for the little girl's mother, and someone he's assuming to be her mother came to the door and said, yes, they was Erica Hall and they signed for my package. So she said, ma'am, your package is next door. And I was like, damn, ain't that a bitch? So I didn't know how the fuck I was going to approach this bitch, you know, because she already done lied and told me that she didn't receive my shit. And then second, I looked up at the little info paper that they gave me, and it has just the date, which is 1/16 on it, and it has the next day that they'll be coming out. It don't have nothing about me. It don't have my name, and it don't have my address. So I was like, let me just think about this shit. She said that when she got to her door, and she seen that no one was there, but there was a piece of paper on her door. What made her put the paper on my door? Because my name ain't on this paper and my address is not on this paper. So she had to get the fucking box, see that my name was on that box, because like I just moved out here, y'all. Y'all know I just moved like a month and a half ago. Had to take a puff. And on my car tag, it has my name, Erica, clear as day. So I'm pretty sure she don't know me, but she knows my car, and she knows my car tag says Erica. So she knows that I'm Erica Hall. That's why she put this shit on my door. So I was like, this bitch got my fucking wig. I didn't know what to do. I don't know if I want to fight this bitch over a fucking wig or what. Because I'm not finna go to jail for no $42.99 wig. So I was like, maybe it's Hair Sisters' fault. Or maybe it's PayPal fault. Because Hair Sisters and PayPal has 1106 in their system. Where the fuck they get 1105? I don't know. So I was like, maybe I should call them and cuss them out. But then I was like, nah, because my package is next door. And I don't think this bitch gonna go around rocking a red color wig. You know, this color wig. So I said, let me go ahead and figure out what the fuck is going on. I went and knocked back on this bitch door. Her daughter answered again. The same daughter that answered the first time I went to her house. And probably the same daughter that answered when the UPS truck got there. So the daughter said that she walked to the mailbox. I was like, okay, could you tell your mom to come next door? And she was like, yeah, I'll tell her. I'll say like 20 minutes later, y'all. I get a knock at the door, and it's the little girl with a box in her hand. And she said, my grandmother had signed for it last week. And she didn't know, you know who it was, but she signed for it. And she handed me the box. I was just like, okay, thank you. And I closed the door in her face. The box was opened. The package was open. You could tell that they opened the wig and everything. But the stuffing was still in the wig. You know, the stuffing that keeps the wig, in its shape and everything. So it doesn't look like she wore the wig. It looks like she was just a nosy bitch, went through my shit, and thought that, she knew she couldn't do shit with it, because I'll be damned if I see this bitch walk outside with my wig on her head and don't say nothing. You feel me? So she just felt like maybe she should give it back. But my thing is this. The bitch should have kept the shit, because obviously she stole my bail. And that's a federal fucking offense. You feel me? She signed for my shit, pretending like she was me. And then not only that, she went through my shit. Like, she opened my shit. That means that I can press charges on this bitch. But I said, you know what? This is my neighbor. And I'd just rather not have that, on my chest. She got kids and everything. But I want to whoop this bitch ass. I want to whoop this bitch ass, y'all. If I could whoop a bitch ass and don't go to jail for it, I would have. But I know I'll go to jail, So this is some crazy ass shit. Who steals a fucking wig? Who does that shit? Who signs for someone else's mail? I know, around Christmas time, if a big ass box come to my house and it's not in my name, yeah, I'm gonna sign for that shit, and I'm gonna keep that shit. I'm not returning that shit no matter what's in that box. I'm not returning it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not around Christmas time, So what the fuck was her purpose? I don't understand it. But I just felt like, maybe she was just being nosy. Maybe she thought that the wig would probably fit her once she opened it or whatever. And she seen that it wasn't the right color, so she returned it. But Avery is here. And I love the color, and I love her. So y'all go check out the video on Miss Avery. And I want to whoop I really do. Like, every time I think about the shit, I want to just go through and whoop this bitch ass for real. But other than that, I broke a nail, y'all know, and I got it fixed. As you can see, I got it fixed. But I happened to get the new background. I opened the box to get the background and put it up. And I broke my thumbnail. Now, ain't that some shit, but the thumbnail didn't hurt as much as the middle fingernail that I got fixed the last time. So, well, I didn't have the money to get this fixed, so the bank paid for this to get fixed. So I'm gonna see if I can get him to pay for this to get fixed as well. I mean, I have the money to get it fixed, but I want him to pay for it. You know how it goes, ladies. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my story. More Cigarette Diaries to come. I got a Dear Gigs to come as well. Actually, I got 2 of them to come. And I'm going to still look into getting my digital camera fixed or either replaced so I can do more cooking videos, and I'm also gonna do more makeup videos. But yeah, this is your girl Gigs, and you guys have a good day. Bye.